Hey, everybody, who hasn't thought about being a superhero? Superman, Spider Man, something crazy. Have you ever thought about what kind of powers you'd want? Well, the gentleman I have on my show today has actually written a ttrpg just about that. So if you like superheroes and all that comes with it, you got to stick around to meet John. Up, and away. That interview starts now. Hey, John, how are you?
Hello, Mike. I'm pretty great. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So you have an exciting project that's kickstarting right now, and it is called Metanthropes. And you just told me that is actually based off of a Greek word because you happen to be Greek. Why don't you
Yeah,
go and explain the game and the word to me?
excellent. So the Greek, so the word metanthropes originates from the Greek word metanthropos, which basically translates the one who is beyond human.
Hmm.
And the game is about ordinary people gifted with extraordinary gifts. And it actually plays with the themes of discovering the extraordinary within. It's like the coming of age story, but discovering your inner meta powers, which are the supernatural gifts, aka the superpowers.
Hmm.
And although it doesn't take the traditional superhero route, so it's superpowers, yes, superhero, not necessarily. And it actually also plays with the themes of how will humanity and the environment will correspond to the rise of those metanthropes, how and which relationships will rise with the metanthropes themselves. Will there be geopolitical conflicts? Will they collaborate together? Will the it's up for grabs. It's a setting flexible after all.
Hmm.
And last but certainly not least, it plays with the concept of other meta-powered entities out there and other dimensions that exist. So it's filled with crazy mind-bending dimensions and native spirits that come from there, have powers similar to the metanthropes, and you boil it up together and you get this crazy mix that is metanthrope.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, sure is. Both my brother and I are in this for the long term. It's not like we want to do this and next year we do something completely different and the
Hmm.
year after that. So I envision, as I say in the video intro, our vision is expansive and we do mean it. This is the game that I want to spend. Sounds a little bit macabre, but the rest of my life with, sounds a bit strange, but I want to say that I created a game, has so much content, it's in such a flexible setting. You
Hmm.
can play like mythology gods or science fiction, far future or modern era. So something that I will never get bored of creating more and more content. And I have so much content more to share.
Hmm.
So yeah, we're in this for the long term. It's not like a something passing, for us.
Sure. Yeah.
Um,
So now I noticed there's something. Your this content is actually going to be premium content on Foundry VTT. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. We recently made that the collaboration with premium content providers, and beside the zine itself, which I will exclusively just for you show you the prototype that we printed today.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Ooh, this is for the physical zine.
Beautiful.
But yeah, we wanted to test it to be, all the colors right and stuff like that. So yeah, we're pretty satisfied with the result. But let me tell you a little secret. The rest of the pages are blank because this is just the prototype. But
Well,
yeah,
hopefully
it
they
is.
won't be blank when people get it.
It's just because we want to see that everything goes well to actually weight it so we can go through the shipping process and to see the cover is fine, the color is fine, everything is great. And this is just the physical zine, not the premium collector's edition, which is gonna be shiny. All this dimension thing is with UV spot foil type of thing. So yeah, getting back to besides those physical rewards, we also have a variety of digital rewards, specifically three premium modules for Foundry VTT. Uh, I guess you're familiar with Foundry VTT, so I don't have to make the introductions about that. But yeah, it's an amazing platform, and we have been looking forward to being part of its original content for such a long time. So we have three modules, right? The first one is the introductory module, which will include everything that is on this zine,
Mhm.
but on the VTT form. The second one, which actually I should explain what this will entail real quick.
Mhm.
It will have all the rules of the game. Tech. You will have 10 pre-made metanthropes characters which have all the stats and unique meta powers ready to play, and you just fill the blanks such as your name, your gender, your height, your weight, whatever personal details, your looks and stuff like that. Um, Third, we shall have a, a one-shot session, an introductory session, which introduces player to the game, which is very cool. I
Mhm.
must say, obviously I'm biased, but I really like it. And also it comes with maps and variation of the opera maps, which takes place inside the, is also we printed today. So it takes place inside the one-shot session. So you get all that with introductory module in its digital form, plus any stretch goals that we're aiming after. And then we have the core. The core game has the full vision, which includes over 100 meta powers, not just 10, which is introductory, with levels ranging from 1 to 5. So you have from the get-go 500 different things that you can do. And you can also create your own character and create your own NPCs, your own scenes. And basically, you have that, you can play the game as it's meant to be played, albeit early access. And then we also have a homebrew module, which basically you can tinker and alter the rules and include your own, do whatever you want, as TTRPGs are meant to be played.
Mhm.
So there you have it.
That's awesome. From uh the artwork looks phenomenal. And that's where a lot of game designers and things like that, when they're producing, the artwork is the most expensive part.
It is, but we chose Legitimate Games. This is myself and my brother, and we chose a great team to collaborate with, and we are extremely proud of the people that we get to work with. All their information and links are on our um, Kickstarter page, so
Mhm.
definitely check them out. And we're extremely satisfied with the result. And just recently, we unlocked a stretch goal that we get to collaborate with two more artists that has been part of the industry and the community. So we're super excited about that to extend the team. And yeah, art has been one of our main focus for this project
Mhm.
because I have been working on this project for full time for 5 years. And finally, we have new press art. All this time was just imagining stuff. And I was waiting, well, we have to do the first Kickstarter to be, to take the funds, spend them on
Sure,
art.
sure.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, money well spent so far. So,
Right. Uh, from the standpoint of you have the intro, which is pre-made characters, get you up and running, teaches you how to play the game initially. All these amazing powers that you have in the core. Um, Out of all of the powers that are in this game, what power would you want?
oh yeah, I've been asked this question before, and it is for some others it's difficult to not to play favorites, because they're all your babies or something. But for me, it's pretty easy because I have a very elaborate answer to that question, and it has been the same from day one when my own, players, my close beta friends were asking, and it's the one called mirror meta power, which is basically you reflect and you take the powers on those that are around you. So
Hmm.
you don't have just one, you have, you can have all of them potentially. So it's like the Joker, how you call it, the changeling of the situation. So yeah, that's definitely the one for me. It's a tricky answer because I don't choose one, I actually choose them all.
So this is kickstarting right now. Obviously, I'll have links down below to the Kickstarter itself, and there will be late pledges, all that good stuff, and you'll be able to find this even if the Kickstarter is not around. But this sounds like a lot of fun, and I personally would like to play it. And the great thing is, it's in a zine format, so it's small. There's not a huge that intro is not huge, so it's something you can wrap your head around, sit down, drop it at the table, get some people together and just play. So I love all of
Exactly. That's the way that we envision. This is like the beginning for us, and we want to start with participating in ZinQuest for that reason only. We didn't want to start with the core for the reason that you explained, and also because we are transparent and we are learning, and we didn't want to start with something that is huge, heavy, shipment-wise, production-wise, big budget. Go start with small, and make the best out of it.
Absolutely. The zine format is a great way to introduce games. It's a great way to do the one shots like you're talking. It's a great way to introduce people to the talent that you bring to the table. So that way they follow you when you create more.
Yes, that's exactly, you're absolutely right. That's
Yeah.
what we're going.
Well, well, John, I appreciate you coming on. I'm going to have links down below to everything. So that way, if you want to get this game, you can find it. So, John, thanks for coming on. And I appreciate the beautiful artwork. And I appreciate you spending time with me today on this cold and rainy day in Chicago.
It is hot and warm here in Greece, but thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
And looking forward to playing the game with you at some point.
Absolutely. Can't wait.